Minister very graciously mentioned they had withdrawn the statement that we had expressed concern about, and that they fully understand our position on the matter, which is something we really value. Understanding of our concerns, we have come, as I said, with a large delegation, 7 members of parliament, 2 ambassadors, and we represent 5 political parties, 7 different states in India, and 3 religions. So there's diversity of India in my delegation. But we are united in conveying the message to you as the elected representatives of the people of Colombia that India is determined to defend itself, its sovereignty and its people from the depredations of terrorists. And the terrorist attack that took place in our country on the 22nd of April required a response, because we could not allow killers to come and kill innocent tourists with impunity. We had to respond, and we're very grateful that you have shown such understanding for our concerns. There is no equivalence possible between terrorists on the one hand and innocent civilians on the other. There is no equivalence between those who attack our country and those who defend their own country. And our only disappointment with the earlier statement by Colombia was that it seemed to have overlooked this difference. We're very pleased to learn that that statement has been withdrawn, as you also mentioned, and we're also very pleased that you, as representatives of the people of Colombia, are determined to stand with us for our sovereignty, for peace in the world, for peace in the subcontinent of India, and that you are very, very happy that this kind of dialogue will continue between our peoples and our representatives. India and Colombia have a good, healthy relationship for 66 years, and I'm looking forward to the development and strengthening of our relationship, particularly as the economies of both our countries will grow, new technologies, progress in pharmaceuticals, progress in information technology, all of this will give us more opportunities for closer collaboration. And our delegation has had a very busy and productive day today here in Bogota, the capital of Colombia. We met with the Foreign Ministry. The Senior Vice Minister received us. We had some good news that they have withdrawn their statement that had disappointed us earlier, and will issue a statement of strong support for our position and understanding for our position. We had a similarly successful conversation with the President of the Chamber of Representatives, the equivalent of the Speaker of the Lok Sabha, and the President of the Second Commission, as they call it, which is more or less like the Parliamentary Standing Committee on External Affairs. We met them both. And there again, very good discussion, strong support expressed after those meetings. From there, we had a very solid lunchtime discussion with the Colombia Council of International Relations, where there were people from a wide variety of backgrounds, academics, bankers, scholars, thinkers, 2 former ambassadors to India, very impressive group, which discussed our issues. We talked about the same message we had come to give, but there were also broader conversations talking about economic cooperation and possible further areas of India-Colombia cooperation. And now finally here we are before this very beautiful bust of Mahatma Gandhi on the campus of the main university here. It is a symbol, first of all, of course, of our own father of our nation, and how important it is for us to pay him tribute where possible. So far it has been possible in Guyana, Panama and Colombia. But also I think it's a reminder to people that Mahatma Gandhi not only stood for peace and non-violence and ahimsa, but he also led us to freedom. He was a freedom fighter. And he believed in standing up against injustice, against oppression, against the organized violence of the powerful. Today, I think Mahatma Gandhi can be fairly invoked in speaking of the need for us to preserve our freedom without fear of the terrorists who have done so much damage to our country recently. So in some ways, it is also a reminder of the values that he has instilled in us and which we stand for as we try and protect our country in the